the native fish. A scene by the river, yet we are still many tens of thousands of years ago in the past, in an age when huge beasts roamed Australia. The enormous wombat-like diprotodon, as tall as a man and the size of a small car. It is a stenurus, a giant short-faced kangaroo standing over 2 meters in height and up to 3 meters in length. It also longs for a drink of water. This ambush predator is Megalania, the largest known lizard to ever walk the earth at over 5 meters in length. Twice as long as a Komodo dragon, this giant goanna is believed to have venomous teeth. One bite would have spelled the end. The disappointed Megalania walks off to prepare another ambush.
Thousands of years we have walked this land. Our tribes are the Wamba Wamba, Waddy Waddy, Rappa Rappa, Muddy Muddy, and the Laki Laki. To understand the creation of our country is to understand our story from the dream time. The dream time is the beginning of knowledge. From the dreaming comes the law of our existence, our survival. This law must be observed. At the beginning of time, the earth was silent and flat in the darkness. Ancestral beings were sleeping below the surface. Time began when the supernatural ancestors broke through the crust of the earth with tumultuous force. And the sun rose out of the ground. The ancestral beings created the original people. They created the kangaroo and the snake, the ants, emus, eagles, crows and cockatoos. They made the natural elements of water, air and fire. They made the celestial bodies, the sun, the moon and the stars. The ancestral beings changed the form of the land, creating mountains, trees, waterholes and rivers. There is a dreaming story of Pondi, the Murry cod. In the dreaming, a huge Pondi burst out of the earth at the source of the Murray River. He struggled along the narrow trickling stream, digging with his head and swinging with his tail. Pondi made the rivers deeper and wider. He made all the bends and billabongs. Then a great ancestor speared that mighty fish and all the pieces fell to the bottom of the river. The pieces grew into golden perch, the silver brim, and all the other native fish. This is how Pondi the Murry cod created the Murray River. All of the ancestral beings were wearied from their activity. They sank back into the earth and went back to sleep. Their spirits became the rocks, trees, all parts of the landscape. These became sacred places. We observed our Dreamtime law, and this is how we lived for thousands of years. And then a white man came.
story you might not know that happened long ago about the spirit and the vision of some pioneers of old. They controlled the power of steam and made the Murray part of their dream. So, sit back and listen to my paddle steamer tale unfold. 'Twas in the town of Adelaide that the governor just made a declaration about a prize, a mighty fortune in 1851. £2,000 I'll give whoever can navigate the Murray River. It's a highway that could open up this land to everyone. William Randall and his brother named the boat after their mother, Mary Ann, a strange, ungainly craft like no one had ever seen. They were farmers, not boat builders, so it was a little out of kilter, but it was first upon the Murray, a boat powered by steam. The boiler steams the engine, sets the paddle wheels a-spinning. But the bloke who made this boiler, well, there were things he didn't know. It was bulging where it shouldn't, and the deckhands thought there couldn't be many moments left of life to them. That thing was gonna blow. But it worked. Well, kind of. Just some pioneering spirit ought to be the thing to fix it. Wrap it up in chains and wedge it, for it's time for us to go. And they must have felt a shiver when they set off up the river, for their dreams seemed good as real as they went against the flow. Surprise! It's now a race, as William Randall turns his face to see Captain Francis Cadell and his fancy well-made boat. He's shrewd and calculating, and he knows without mistaking that it takes more than steam and timber to keep your dreams afloat. As Cadell goes passing by in a craft that's twice their size, he flatters those in power who can help himself promote. He's named the ship Lady Augusta, after the wife of the governor, and they just happen to be passengers upon his paddle boat. Now, William Randall can't be a winner when his rival is having dinner every evening with the governor on Cadell's fancy ship. But he shouted to his team, "Hoist the sails and full steam!" With blazing eyes and gritted teeth, he clenched the head on his grip. Waved and cheered, the deckhands roared at the excitement and adventure of this unintended race. They steamed on through day and night until Swan Hill came into sight. It seems this was the finish line, and Cadell came in first place. The townsfolk, young and old, came out to greet explorers bold, to be presented with the winner, Cadell, the canny young captain. There was some self-congratulation, warm applause and adulation. Now the paddle steamer age upon the river would begin. William Randall came in second, though I'm pretty sure he reckoned there's a better place in history than where he'd just been shoved. So he headed further up the Murray. There seemed to be no hurry, heading to his fame and fortune on the river that he loved.
All along the Murray River, ports sprang up. Goolwa by the river mouth, to Murray Bridge, Manor, Morgan, through Renmark, to Wentworth and Mildura, past Robinvale and Swan Hill, to Echuca, 1,700 kilometers from the sea. Even as far as Albury-Wodonga, the paddle steamers plied their way nearly 2,200 kilometers, making the Murray the third most navigable river in the world. There were all types of craft, each with a different purpose. Small milk boats collected dairy produce twice a day along creeks where the larger paddle steamers could not go. Mission boats reached outlying communities without churches. Hawking boats were floating shops, supplying everything from food to clothes. Wherever they went, it was a great social occasion for isolated people. Steam engines also meant steam pumps that could draw the water out of the river and onto the fields. The Chaffee brothers founded the town of Mildura by bringing large-scale irrigation techniques to the region. Locks and weirs were built across the Murray to regulate the flow of water for farmers. Australia's largest engineering project, the Snowy Mountain Scheme, is created to provide water and electricity. Up in the mountains, at the source of the Murray River, snow begins to fall. When the snow melts in spring, the water of the Snowy River is diverted westward through the mountains and into the Murray River to provide the huge volumes of water needed for irrigation and agricultural purposes. The farming lands on the Murray become the food bowl of a nation. Over a century has passed since the first rice crop was harvested near Swan Hill. Citrus fruits, grapevines for wine, wheat, canola, just some of many of the vital and important crops from this region.
The Murray has experienced many changes in a short time. The age of the paddle steamers declined as the railways arrived. Followed by the rise of the car. The river has become a place of leisure as well. Fishermen try to catch the Murray cod. Families relax and glide down the tranquil waters upon houseboats. And water skiers get their thrills behind speeding boats. There is, however, another type of craft that navigates the river. Many of the original paddle steamers are still here, though their roles may have changed. The Piap in Swan Hill, and in Echuca, the PS Adelaide is the oldest wooden-hulled paddle steamer in the world. The Murray River, Australia's longest river, begins high in the Snowy Mountains, becomes an alpine stream flowing westward, through rolling hills and mountain pastures. It meanders through the Murry as the current takes it past sandstone cliffs and flows past towns and farms until the river fills enormous lakes before emptying into the Southern Ocean over 2,500 kilometers later. The Murray River. Its water is life.
And now, we bring you back to this current moment in time, to this same evening. We hope you felt over the millions of years the heartbeat of the Murray River, a river that even now is changing, flowing towards yet another unknown future.
Ladies and gentlemen,